have one last wonderful recipe for you. Carlyn is here from the Weiler Academy. We are making a pasta dish with homemade pesto, green beans, and bacon. Yeah, you had me at all of it. So this sounds so amazing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plunge our green beans that have been trimmed into some boiling water and let them cook for about 6 minutes, correct? We don't want to overcook them, right?
No.
Right.
And then after, it's important to rinse them really cold so they stop cooking, so they don't get all mushy.
Okay, and we have bright green color.
Yes.
All right, so on this cookie sheet here, we have some pine nuts. Of course, we always put some pine nuts in, pesto. I love that. And then you've got some bacon that you've kind of pre-cooked a little bit.
Yes, and you just cook it so it's kind of light. It shouldn't be done. It should just be light brown. I say light brown. And then you wrap it really tight in tubulene just to get the fat off of it. And then we're going to chop it.
Need a knife?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just chop it in little pieces, little tiny pieces. And then we're going to put that onto the pan. That should be good.
With the pine nuts, just kind of toast the pine nuts and then bring that bacon.
Re-warm that
re-warm the bacon. Okay.
Yep. And you have to watch the pine nuts because they burn really easy. And always remember, when you get it out of the oven, take it off the pan right away because they keep cooking and they burn really fast.
It sounds like you have had experience with burnt nuts.
Yes, I have.
It's no fun. Yes. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Let's get to work on the pesto.
All right. So here we're going to take 3 cups. So it's about 3 of those bigger containers that you get at the store of basil.
Or in the summer, maybe you grow your own.
Yeah, that's even better.
You need a lot of basil to make pesto.
So I just take the thick stems off and throw it in there. And then we're going to take a good cup of the pine nuts.
These don't have to be toasted, correct?
Nope.
All right.
And then the olive oil. And we're going to use 1.5 cups of olive oil, which is a lot, but we're making a lot of pesto. So, and then we're going to add garlic, so it has to be...
Chop it a little bit?
Yeah. On the recipe, it says like 2 to 4. It says 4. I don't like it really strong. Some people do, so that's kind of up to you. Between 2 and 4.
Okay. And sometimes those cloves are really big.
Yeah,
sometimes
it just
not
depends
so,
on.
Yep. So this looks
You
like
kind of
a
have to
perfect
play
amount.
with it.
Yep. Okay. Let's get all that garlic in there.
Yep. And then we're
Starting
just
to
going
smell
to
yummy.
turn this on and mix it up. So I'm going to let you do that.
And you were saying in Italy, they like their pesto a little bit more chunky than we do here. So
I have some done, and they don't put the cheese in the pesto until the end. Sometimes they'll mix it here with the cheese, and in Italy they don't.
So now would be the time to kind of put that cheese in there.
Okay.
And we've got shredded and grated parm. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about.
Or do you stir it in by hand?
You can stir it in after too. Put a little bit in. I just put a little bit.
Okay.
And then do it again, and then at the end I'll mix it all up.
Okay. And again, just kind of pulse it.
Yeah, just kind of pulse it. Just so it gets mixed up with those nuts and gets it going.
But you like it kind of thick. Okay, so there we go. So pesto's done already over here.
So we have it here.
Okay,
So
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So it's a very nice thick color and
really nice and thick.
Lots of cheese. And
I'm going to take these green beans and because I don't want to overcook them. Okay, overcook with some cold water.
And I'll check the nuts.
So that pesto, I'm imagining you can have that done ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
In your refrigerator.
Yeah, and you can keep it in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 days. You don't want to keep it too long because it turns sour. So they say 1 to 2 days. You can also freeze it. So if you want to keep it longer, I'd suggest freezing it.
Good point. All right, so now at the end, we're at the finish line. Our beans are done. Our pasta is cooked, and we're using linguine here. And then let me check on how did that look? You know what, it's getting there. At home, I would do it a little bit longer, but the bacon, and then you can kind of see that it doesn't take long for those pine nuts. Look at that. I mean, they're just about there. Okay.
And this is finished, so this would be the color of the pine nuts then when they're done. So then we're just going to toss the linguine in. And you should use a whole package to this amount. And then you just load the pesto on and just kind of stick it all in there and start stirring it up.
Wow.
And then we take the green beans and just add it in, a nice little handful, and
if you could smell this at home. This pesto is just, if you're a pesto person, which I am.
All over.
Yeah. This is a thing of beauty. And when do the pine nuts, do they just kind of go on top?
Yeah, and then we just sprinkle them right on top.
Well, I'm waiting for this I just want the pesto to get all through here. Tell everybody again where they can find out more about the Weiler Academy, which is just a wonderful place in the Green Bay area dedicated to wellness, dedicated to having you be the best person you can be, inside and out, body and soul. You do a lot of wonderful exercise classes.
We do. And we even have gyrotonic now. It's Lady Gaga's favorite thing to do. It's
really?
Yeah, it's really awesome.
And if you've heard about those flotation pods where you get in and it's like a, you know, the water, it's salt water and it's at your body temperature and it's amazing. They've got those. They do really crazy over-the-top wonderful facials that you can't find anywhere else. Just a lot of unique experiences that you can't really find.
Exactly. We try to bring a lot of things in from Europe and just different spa things that you just don't find in the area.
It really is unique.
Make it a good experience. Oh, and then we're just going to toss some of this on top. And you remember, you don't need to add extra Parmesan because there is a lot of it in there already, and it's just a beautiful summer meal.
It sure is. Oh, nice and bright and green. Thank you so much, Carlyn, for being here. I know you're a busy lady. We'll let you get back to the academy. We'll be back. Stay with us.